of
And we're back.
It's a little weird because I don't know how that entire thing works with how that clout works into like the regular open and pro sections, because those I don't know where those points go. I don't know if that goes in regular or if that goes in pro.
I don't know. I did see though that apparently if you win enough times 10 battles and everybody on your team has a bunch of those pearl things, you're more likely to get a times 100 battle. And if both teams trigger a times 100, you get a times 333?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I liked the idea behind that. That was...
So it's half evil?
Or 3/4 good.
Since we haven't started, I'll be right back, guys.
Or 3/7. I'm sorry. My brain is messed up.
It's only be like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll get started.
I'm gonna take that opportunity to, restroom and stuff.
What was... Did we do questions last time?
We did asking Moon questions last time.
What did I ask him?
We all rolled and asked NPCs.
It should be on the thing. He gave us like a list of what the questions were, didn't he?
Yeah, he gave us the same document he uses.
And there should be a roll thing on here. Okay. Yeah, I really can't remember much about the last session.
Well,
I remember...
we have a recap, so...
I remember we went to a place, and then we went...
Then we went back to Aura, then we went to the Rendezvous, then we went to Spirit Hollow.
So many teleports. That's so many teleports.
Yep. But if we had gone to fucking Aura last night...
What was Lyte doing?
Lyte stayed behind with the army for a day, at least, until everyone else is ready to travel to Lumen.
He's been catching up with Dark basically the whole time.
Oh,
yes.
So Dark's not coming with us?
No, Dark will stay with the army at the rendezvous point because he knows Hammurabi and the castle.
Oh, okay. So he's just being...
Yeah.
Okay.
Moon is putting the NPC that we saved into a place where he won't have to constantly roleplay him.
Well, he tried to kill him, so...
Exactly!
Yeah, now I am glad I didn't choose to do Word of Mercy. Actually, I don't know what that would have done to... Oh no, that would have just taken all the health, wouldn't it?
How does Word of Mercy... What does it say?
Basically, just gives me the damage.
So, what is the exact phrase? Began to Mika. Because Disintegrate has very particular wording around it, so I want to know what the wording around Word of Mercy is.
Let's see. As a reaction, when you see a friendly creature take damage, you shout a verbal command, causing a purple mist to briefly surround the target of an attack within range that you see. If the target's current hit points are more than the attack, the spell fails. Otherwise, the attack misses and the target takes no damage. At the start of your next turn, the purple mist surrounds you, dealing the damage of the initial attack.
I don't think that would have worked because it wasn't an attack roll. It would have been a dex save.
I don't... Because it doesn't say... It just says takes damage.
Okay, then why... If it has the attack... You said the attack at least in there a couple times. What does it say?
It just says when I see a friendly creature take damage.
Okay. Then,
and then surround the target of the attack. Which
yeah, that would be a moon thing about which way that works. Because that being phrased the target of the attack, I don't know which way that would go.
I mean,
because that technically that like it could count for fall damage, but you're not a target of an attack if you're taking fall damage, kind of thing.
Yeah, but they're a target of something, a target of a spell, but they are taking damage from it.
Yeah, but normally if stuff says an attack, it has to be an attack roll, and it wasn't an attack roll; it's a dex save because normally those follow different rules. So.
But I mean, if I was just going to take the damage, then I mean, the only thing I'd have to worry about is.
Well, how much health do you have?
87.
Well, it does a minimum of 50, a maximum of 100, and there are no death saves. You insta die, and it's permadeath.
I don't like the spell.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't like this spell.
It does.
I guess
it does 10d6 plus 40, and if you reach 0 hit points, you are turned into a pile of ash, only resurrectable by true resurrection or wish.
which I don't think I can get.
Those are 9th level spells. Leda will never be able to cast them.
What's the time frame for true resurrection? True resurrection,
I think, is forever.
I wonder if I could find that one lady. Then again, oh wait, I could just call Cinderella. I could have just called Cinderella to fix that if he did die. Cinderella just turns back time. Kind of.
That's true.
She reversed things back to like a certain point.
Yeah, but that would really raise a question. How far back that would go and what that would affect.
I think it only affects certain. Let me see what Moon's phrasing for it was. I'll have to find it exactly.
The question is, would it affect dark? And if it would affect dark, would it affect pink?
I think it was more of like specifically. Let me see. There's talking with Raven. I keep trying to say Ravon. Like the fucking Star Wars guy.
Also, True Resurrection is anyone who died in the last 200 years.
Okay.
Basically forever.
Well, hey. If Lana has a kid,
120.
Elena has a kid, and she can get her kid to basically do True Resurrection, and then we can bring them. That would work.
Yeah. I'm sure Lyte would appreciate that if he lives that long.
I cannot live longer than 70 years. I've got like 50 left. I mean, I can't live longer than 70 years, but average is 70.
I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I'm sure Darkthorn would appreciate being resurrected to just like everyone being dead. Oh boy.
He already lost 70 years or 7 years. What's another? Nah.
You're gonna have that moment where Steve meets Peggy in
What? Captain America?
Yeah.
Winter Soldier is the one where that happens.
Yeah.
Captain America is still accurate, Hunter.
I know, but we're going. I was being a specific movie.
I don't know who Peggy is. I only saw that movie like once.
There's a lot.
Basically, he sees his girlfriend when she's like 80
and dying of dementia.
It's a restorative ability, as if it was midnight and everything turned back to normal. So I'm assuming it's kind of, it could be specific.
It would if it like resets us to a long rest, or if it would affect dead creatures.
I mean, yeah, maybe, hopefully. I mean, it would be a moon thing, but still, yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing to keep in mind for the future, but also
Keep in mind,
We
these are
came
also
so fucking close.
it'll be a storybook character, and this is all about the theatrics.
Yeah. We came so
I'm
fucking
back.
close. Hi.
And I see Mika's here.
But thank you for your rules lawyering.
Who's what?
Yes, you're welcome.
Who's doing what?
Me saving
Yeah.
Dark's life.
The disintegrate spell.
We were trying to decide if Word of Mercy would have prevented neither Dark or Lena dying from it.
It's phrased really weird. It says when a target takes damage, but then it later says the target of the attack.
Look at that.
And
It's
it
sort
just
of
says-
meta. Go on.
Because it sounds like it's just like taking the energy of the damage and all that stuff and just implementing on somebody else. But it's like it's. But if it misses, that wouldn't make too much sense. But if it's like a
That's
save,
why the target of attack thing makes it sound a little weirder.
I mean,
Can't
it
take
could
damage.
be ineffective, is what it tries to say.
Yeah.
It's like more of like redirecting it, is what it should probably mean.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it's doing. It's basically redirecting the attack, which would then
Yeah.
say, no, Lena probably wouldn't survive. Well, she had maybe a better chance of surviving.
Wait, no, on 5e tools, it says, oh yeah, it's around target of the attack. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
We'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
But now
It's not super important.
But now we have questions.
Me.
I need to find my-
I have so many spells I need to get later.
Moon, can we add that one question of mine?
How I add it.
Why do I have the return? What is this? Oh. What?
Now then,
Oh.
I say Uni.
Yo.
Number 130. What would be your theme song?
Ooh, that is a good question. How anachronistic do I want to be?
What?
How out of place? And knowing Uni be as out of place as
I don't know. I think it would be something that's kind of like Viking metal.
or a specific song.
Maybe.
Would Uni listen to Mastodon?
Hold on. Let me find it.
Or is it Sabaton?
Sabaton, I think, is the band name.
Would Uni listen to Death Clock?
I don't know.
Would Uni listen to an album labeled Piss World?
Probably not. Okay, I posted in music and videos what I'm talking about.
Say it. Can you not say it?
Oh, my mother told me in Old Norse.
Oh, okay.
I expected something less somber. But yes.
I mean, it fits that she was raised by dwarves.
Uni has layers.
Uni has layers.
Uni thick?
I mean, Uni actually is thick, but
Uni is fluffy,
no, Uni is canonically kind of fat.
but also very fluffy.
Also very fluffy.
Lena,
Yeah.
number 35. have a hard time trusting.
Not usually after the fact. Some people would say that's a very bad thing.
After the fact?
I think we should feel bad about that.
Uni specifically.
I'm trying to get better about, keep
Being
trusting people.
Oh, that's the opposite of what I said.
But, that's not really a good thing, apparently.
Trusting people is for chumps.
Welcome back, Ninja, by the way.
Well, it works better when you can make sure that, you can threaten them properly.
Lena is of a size to be able to do that.
You could be in therapy.
I mean, I am in therapy.
Yay.
I would say... Lyte.
Yes.
161.
161.
Do you value your own self-interest over that of the party?
Yes, but they're very convincing otherwise. And mean.
Wow.
Never change. Never change Lyte. Ayori. Number 107. Do you have any biases for or against any certain races?
No, not particular.
Ayori, not racist.
We've had enough of the arguments about how fucked up Stella Soul is.
Wait, and
They
I was
lived
just gonna
there.
think-
Doesn't mean they're also racist.
Although, doesn't it? Okay, whenever you join uni with Trash Panda, though, aren't you actually being racist?
Yeah. Hey,
The question was, do I
everyone's a
have
little
any
bit
biases?
racist sometimes.
The question was, do I have any biases? I don't judge him in any way for being a raccoon.
Broken.
That kind of was part of my point.
Yeah, but the
Slurs are not biased.
I found out that the reason that it's called that is literally because that's a scientific name for a raccoon.
Wait, really?
Yep, that is the scientific name for a raccoon.
Wait, which
We're
part?
fucking raccoon.
Broken.
Well, which part?
Broken is a scientific name for raccoon.
Wait, like the genus, the family?
I don't remember exactly. Let me look it up again.
Okay, now I looked Procyon up and I got binary star system.
Yeah, Broken is
Genus.
the genus for a raccoon.
What is
Also
God.
called ringtail. Would you prefer that?
That actually sounds dope, though.
That's
What
Sly
is
Cooper
this
nickname.
scientific naming system that you speak of?
And better than like Raiken.
What?
The one from the raccoon race from Helena's Guide. Or whatever the raccoon is called in Humblewood.
There wasn't a raccoon in Humblewood. I thought there would be, but there wasn't.
What's the third raccoon from?
I don't know. You had Brokens? Oh, you said you were buying the furry book, weren't you?
Yeah.
It comes out.
That's actually three. What's the fourth one?
I don't know.
Just a furry book.
Yes, furry D&D book. Because why not?
Do you have to brush it?
I will smite you, like eyes.
What did I do?
What have you?
He He's just so used to having to smite light.
What happens if you scratch the book's spine?
Its pages itch.
Mika.
I don't think Mika's here yet.
Okay, you're just listening.
I think she just vroom vroom.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And she better not answer us.
Who wants to
She
give me
said we can clock out about 30 minutes ago, a little less, so.
the... Okay, so, fine, so driving. Who,
Yeah.
wants to give the recap from last week?
I'll do it.
Not much.
The,
Not much. In Humblewood.
what?
I found the raccoon race.
There was a raccoon race in Humblewood.
Yes.
I looked it up on 5e tools and they didn't have a raccoon race.
It could be just 5e tools, just being a little bit behind.
Anyways.
Or they
sorry,
could have missed
I
it.
just- go ahead.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, recap. Who wants to do it?
I said I would.
Oh, that's adorable.
There's a raccoon race.
I thought there should be!
What's different about it between it and... Then again, we have like 3... Don't we have like 3 rabbit races?
We have at least 3 rabbit races.
We have Rabbit Folk, we have
Paragon.
the Tarragon, and we have the fucking Final Fantasy ones.
And there's so many birds.
So many birds. Hey,
I got
before we run out of any more time, who wants to do the recap?
I think Mika offered.
Mika's not here.
Guys.
Yeah, because I said it like 3 times. I'd do it.
Then do it, guys.
I'm waiting on the music.
Wait.
Alright. So, emerging from Pink's story, the group realizes that they are alone in the castle. For a moment, this appears to make their job easier, until White appears at the throne room entrance. The more perceptive among the party notice that his skin and eyes, showing through the damaged mask, are an odd translucent gray for just a moment before gaining color. He congratulates the group for offing Pink, satisfied that she has served her purpose, then begins attacking them with deadly spells. However, Ayori manages to counterspell many of his attacks, while Darkthorn sets up a wall of force, both their efforts buying time for the group to escape out the back window, just as White's beam breaks past the 2 sorcerers. As they escape over the outer wall, White declares that the lords will get what they want. He doesn't follow them as they race to the thieves' tunnels, and after some debate and a moment to recoup their arcane energy, the group decides to teleport to Summergrace in southern Nordlichter, since no one has any connections there for White to threaten. The small town is overlooked by a mansion and seems to negatively affect the 2 Procyon's moods. Even so, everyone manages to rest uninterrupted. Ayori messages Coltial the next day, and even over a sending stone, it is clear that the fiancé is out of breath, which makes Ayori suspicious that he has gone off to Luna Lumen, despite agreeing to not leave Alra until their return. After some confusion, Gretal cuts in to explain that she convinced Coltial to travel to Spirit Hollow, as they both have a reason to go that way. After easing into the morning, Ayori teleports everyone to Alra, and then to a rendezvous point in northern Stella Sol, where the armies of Morgenstern and Arvidstern are preparing to set out for Hammurabi, now that Nordlichter's army has arrived. The party informs Leocene of White's sudden appearance, warning him to watch out in case the Lord is still at Hammurabi. At Leocene's encouragement, the party decides to attend to other matters, leaving war and royal succession in more experienced hands. Darkthorn, already familiar with Hammurabi, says he'll stay and assist the army. In turn, Lyte wishes to stay back for a day or so before going to join the rest of the party, who follow Ayori as they are teleported to Spirit Hollow to confront Coltial. From there, they plan to go to Luna Lumen for further research and relating to Ayori's sword, though perhaps more will await them. I didn't even know about the whole mansion thing either.
We
Yeah,
were
that,
very out of it last session.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I said. But I'm assuming I was very much just not doing anything.
Very much.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
did try to talk to Darkthorn while Light was passed out on the floor.
So,
Yeah, because they got into it. Light and Uni tried to see who could drink more coffee, and then Light passed out.
oh, Lena would have drank more coffee.
Uni got 10 gold from that.
And honestly, you had to get it from him yourself, so you could have gotten more if you wanted to.
I mean, there's a point.
You guys have about a day in Spirit Hollow before Coltial and Gretal show up. Anything specifically you guys wanted to do while you're here?
I guess we could check up on Lapis. But we should probably say that with Mika.
You did also say that there was like random dolls and shops stuff, and I've asked any information about any of that since I haven't been here before, and you never did tell me anything.
Nothing.
Cool.
There wasn't anything too major here. Mostly a few food vendors, a couple of small merchants selling off a few items.
To be fair, when we first came here, we really didn't do much other than Uni threw some like sparkle stuff and made a bunch of like little tiny goblins like giggle their heads off. And then we went to go to see Lapis after we put all of our stuff into like the hotel room, and then Lapis gave us the book and then teleported us straight back to Aura. And we were like, wait, did we just leave all of our stuff in Spirit Hollow? And then Lapis was very kind to drop that off for us. Because I think Moon didn't realize that, we didn't have any of our shit.
I'm carrying it.
Because we thought we would be there longer.
Uni is going to go and,
Meat sword?
Perform.
perform somewhere.
Oh, I thought you were going for the meat. Okay.
I'll go get meat swords. You want to have a meat sword battle?
Yes! I am down for that. And the flesh sword is still alive.
How the fuck?
Are you proficient with great swords, Uni?
Moon, do balloons exist in this world?
You know what? I'm very proficient with swords.
Not hot air
Great
balloons, like little tiny kids balloons.
I'm going to say no.
Does any of the
Mostly
food
good-
vendors
mostly-
have chili cheese fries?
No.
That's sad. I've been craving them so bad.
I
You work next to
wonder.
your checkers.
I mean, there's sheepskin.
The lizard folk is selling the meat great swords for a few copper each. About 3 copper each.
I am
Wait.
going to get 4. No. 8. Oh, 6.
That number is fluctuating.
Oh.
Like,
Well, I need to have enough for me and Uni and Mr. Noodles and Mika and Ayori.
Okay, I was going to make a... Just don't get their grease all over you.
It's been 5 minutes.
In my defense, I have sake in my system.
6 times 9.
That's not your
It's
defense.
nice.
You're like this anyway.
That's true. I also have 2 naps in my system. It was great.
Oh, my brain, what is happening? 6 times 9 is 54, right? No,
What?
right?
that was 3 copper.
Yeah.
That's 18.
Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was 6 copper. Wait, no. Why did I think it was 9 copper?
Are you okay?
No.
No.
I'm still a little groggy.
Drink some coffee or something. Get a soda.
I have a soda. That's why it was supposed to cheer me up.
Chug. Wait.
You're not here. Are you just sending us sending stones just saying chug, chug, chug?
No, I'm talking to you, the player.
No, do it over sending stones.
This is a sending stone.
Oh, what soda is it?
Dr. Pepper.
Were you
Okay, that's
going
the
to
middle.
judge him?
That's a neutral party. Yes, I'm judging him. That's a neutral party. Go ahead.
I would really like some dream soda.
The dream soda? Really?
That was you, Ethan.
It's so much worse than the Starlight.
It tastes like bubblegum.
Yeah, it tastes like bubblegum. I'm fine with that.
Fucking bubble yuck. Buh.
Do I need to do a performance, by the way?
Yes, you're going to perform for the evening. Go ahead. Lena, what is your performance for?
Neat sword.
It's not what he's performing for.
Oh, that was.
She wants to perform, like, music, Lena.
I want to perform Meat Sword Battle.
I mean, I could do that after I play my song.
I'm not sure that'd be a performance role.
Your performance goes off just fine. You have a good. The town of Spirit Hollow isn't too big, but you are able to get a good enough crowd. Put on a wonderful show for you.
Woohoo!
Isn't it still like noon?
Did anybody give me some tips?
No,
Tips?
like-
I mean, this is a sword fight, but it's later.
I assume this is like later in the evening.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now I will beat sword battle Lena.
Alright, what do we have to roll for that, I guess?
Is there a goal you're all wanting to accomplish with this?
Not stab each other.
Just
Possibly.
roleplay it out. You don't need to roll anything.
I think they want to see who wins the meat sword fight.
Then roll me d20s.
Alright.
He's so done with our shit.
Hey!
I am!
thank you.
It's been 5 minutes.
Aha, there's your tip.
You chose this, Moon.
Okay, so now I'm very much regretting it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Coughing hurts, and I hate it.
You know you love us.
I do.
I'm very glad I don't cough when I only cough when I lay down. So there's that.
Is there
Oh,
anything?
good.
Is there anything else specific you all want to do before the day wraps up and you all wait the next day for Coltial and Gretal?
What time is it?
It is evening,
So like early evening or late evening?
late evening.
Mm,
I'm giving you guys a whole day to do something.
Yeah, we want to do Lapis, is what I said, but we wanted to wait for Mika.
Are you doing that before or after you Coltial and Gretal come?
Well, we have a day to kill, so I figure we may as well talk to him today.
Uni kind of wants to go shopping.
There's not a whole
Yeah.
lot talking to do here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, which is why I was asking about the stalls, but then... Yeah.
I mean,
Uni wants to update her outfit a little bit. There should be stalls for that.
Just some basic cloth store. Cloth stall.
Okie dokie.
Guess
I'm gonna
the
try and
Plus-
mash.
would be about like I want to say like two copper each for a supply of it.
Okay.
Man, what kind of town is this?
A very small town.
Like,
Oh, it's a fishing
Small-
town.
Oh, not
Smaller.
even a fishing town. Like
smaller than...
Damn it! Why do these
Hey,
Nord
small-
liquor places not have any fish?
a small lumber town. A forest nearby.
Question...
Ooh! Can I go looking for poison ingredients?
From way of survival.
You haven't been milking your beetle. Also, wait, did we
He
get
hasn't
another?
been milking Lena.
By the way, Lena's gone, and I'm sad.
Oh no!
Aw. What are
Oh
you
wait,
going to
did
ask
we have?
us?
Wait, did we have another day?
This is the same day after we left.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes, as you all did a raid over your training.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, Uni, you are able to find a small handful of berries.
Okay.
The only thing I would say is that Lena would go do some. I mean, if it's, I there's nothing. Probably just go looking with Uni or buying trinkets. That's about it.
And it's going to be 5 silver for a room.
Okay.
How many rooms can we get?
There's 4 of you, so, and there's 5 rooms available.
Uh-huh.
We'll get. Well, we're waiting on another purse. Well, that'll happen after. So we'll do in for tonight. I'll do that. So I covered the rooms. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't really do much else. I mean, I guess I could just go look for some. I don't really have any use for that.
Although, question: if this is a tiny, tiny town, where's the train? Is the train coming here, or are they going to take a train to a nearby town and have to walk here?
Train is coming there.
So this tiny town has a train station?
Which is out of convenience.
The town may have been the town may have been built around the train depot as one of those like tiny stops.
It could have been like an actual like important town, and then just like went down and.
Any number of things could have happened.
And then some asshole wizard moved in. Ruined the property values.
With his ever-growing wizard tower.
Honestly, they're probably the villain of this entire town. They probably run an HOA.
He just takes like all the old buildings that people have moved out of and add them to his tower.
No, he doesn't even just like just.
It's not even an HOA though; it's a tower OA.
He takes the houses and just stacks them on top.
TOA.
It's like a Jenga. It's like a Jenga tower.
Tower Owner Association.
And he's the only one that owns the tower.
So it's only him. He has to follow his own rules. No one else.
Does he just like have like this giant table with all these chairs, and he just kind of runs around and just makes arguments with himself?
Does he tell kids to get off his lawn?
I feel like he would have told you to get off his lawn.
I mean, fair.
Why does he feel like Grinch?
I love how y'all are just like describing him, and the 4 of you that didn't meet him remember him being like only 13.
Yeah, I've never met
You'd be a 13 asshole. You'd be a 13-year-old asshole.
I mean, most 13-year-olds are assholes.
He was kind of a jerk when we met him. I mean, he's 13-year-old, but he was kind of like gray a little bit. Kind of like Toxin. He was kind of catty.
So are you
even though he's not a cat.
I was gonna say, you're just calling all the tabaxis we know assholes?
Hey!
I mean,
is she wrong?
Though?
I mean, okay, hey, that's a racial bias right there.
No, that's
No,
just the
we're talking
specific
about all
ones
the
that we
ones
have met.
Person, no?
Yeah.
That's not racist. That's just experience with individuals.
I mean,
Just like Azamars know each other.
Yes, they do.
Well, at least I'm not a trash panda, so.
All right, you hairball.
You're not here.
No, I'm not.
He's currently traveling.
He's like in his like bedroll, just kind of like mumbling, whatever. He's arguing in his sleep.
Has Mika arrived yet, or
No, she
Okay.
should be here soon. It's like
Just sitting here,
8:17.
like, so we're just sitting here making our own headcanon that is completely contradictory to what the person's actually like then.
Yep.
Didn't we meet this person like essentially 2 years ago?
No.
Pretty much.
Well, out of character, it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Because it was before I joined, so it was like 3.
Near the start of the campaign.
I don't remember them like at all. So I don't even remember their name that much.
Well, their name changed and then changed back.
They were going through a phase.
I was worried about copyright, and then I said screw copyright.
They can't copyright a name. Oh shit.
They copyright the name of a gem.
I mean, we kind of have, but whatever.
Okay, it's not a gem, it's a rock, but still.
That's not the problem with it, though.
Stupid fun fact from Hunter today. Did you know turquoise just means Turkish blue? It's not actually a gem name. It's just because some chapel over in Turkey was blue.
Well, I am quite the fan of Turkish blue, then.
I want to think of something to do.
I mean, it sounds like it's one of those tiny towns where the only thing there to do is like walk around Walmart at midnight.
I mean, how charming is the village?
Charming enough.
I mean, yeah, if you get a good enough, like you can kill like a good half hour per store if
The problem is we're trying to kill out of game time when we wait for Mika.
I mean, that's a half hour.
We've killed plenty in game time. That's not the problem anymore.
You need to work on both of you having one.
Yeah, about that.
I ain't having any damn soon, is it?
No.
We only play for like 3 hours a week. We're gonna get nothing done. Every
No.
and that's cut down to like an hour and a half.
You know what? Screw it. Land's gonna hit on somebody. So hit on one of the close sellers. No.
Why
Do you
are
have
you?
a type?
Why are you hitting on somebody?
I mean, I'm literally just killing time.
Does Lena just like find someone to bang when she gets bored?
When Eyes gets bored, yes.
Well, there's no. I mean, I could go cut trees. You know what? I mean, no. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Midnight log hunting. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna go cut trees at night.
Because that can't go wrong.
Absolutely.
Okay, give me an athletics check. And what are you using to cut down these trees?
Oh shit. Can I rent an axe?
Do you
Don't
not
you-
still have an axe?
Don't you have an adamantine axe?
No, I gave that to Razad.
Why did you give the adamantine axe to the orc?
Because Lena.
Well, is he an orc? I thought he was a half orc.
No, he was an orc.
Yeah.
Full
No,
orc.
I gave it to him as like a thank you gift. And to always be there and protect Cinderella.
It's Lena. Are you surprised, Moon?
I'm not. And what are you going to use to cut down these trees?
Can I rent an axe? Or I guess I could just also buy an axe.
No, all the axes are personally owned.
Well, can I buy an axe?
Yeah, I'm an axe.
Oh, I hear Mika.
I think it's 30 gold for a great axe.
I mean, if I could use my hand axes.
You're gonna cut down a tree with a hand axe.
I mean, I have 2 of them.
I almost want to see. Give me an athletics check. No, I would say with normal with two of them.
I can get a great axe if I'm going to always trying to be cut down trees.
A hand axe is like a hatchet.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to exactly John Henry it. Who was the Paul Bunyan? That was it. Where is my? Oh, there it is. If I use an actual great axe,
Would just be
is
regular.
that the same thing?
Would just be regular, yeah. What about lower DC?
Yeah, I'll just use that. Athletics.
Yes. That would be 30 gold for it.
Okay. What did I roll?
26.
Not too well. I mean, not too bad.
The max you can get is a 29.
I know.
How long are you staying out there?
I guess until like maybe 11.
So about hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
I'll say you managed to cut down on a fairly sized tree over the course of your 2 hours.
Okay. I'm assuming Mika's getting set up now.
You want to do with such?
Hello.
Hey, Mika.
Hey.
Thank you for making it. Save us, please.
Yeah.
These.
How much is? I could pick up the. How much does the tree weigh?
All right, hun, that's enough.
Lena's going to break their back.
Let's go visit Gil.
Lapis.
His name is Gil Lapis.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I specifically wrote a note in my sheet saying his name so that I could remember who gave us the book. You know, the magical book that we all jump into to fix stories.
Yeah, I know that book.
And considering we have the prototype version of it as well?
His father's version of the book.
Yeah,
we need to talk to him.
We need to talk to him.
We were killing time until you got here.
I know. I wanted to respond so many things so badly while driving, and you guys made it really hard.
Yeah. Well...
Okay. So, are you guys waiting for Coltial and Gretal to get there before you go visit Gretal, or are you just gonna go like that evening?
Considering we have like a whole day, I feel like we should go that evening.
Yeah, because we're literally just sitting here doing nothing for a day and a half otherwise.
Yeah, it sounds like Eyes is losing brain cells by the second. Or rather, Lena, sorry.
Debatable.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm finding something to do to kill time because nobody else is coming up with anything.
I performed.
Yeah, you performed and that lasted all of like 2 seconds.
Either way, we're going to talk to Lapis.
Okay. So so you guys get there fairly early in the day. Spend some time where you need to perform. You are to get some of the souvenir meat great swords, and have a very, very filling lunch. Is about twilight? This was twilight or dusk?
I think both work.
Yeah.
Right?
It is a little bit before twilight, before you guys are go over to the tower. And getting closer to it, you all can see that it is. These three of you can see that it is larger than it was the first time you were here.
But it lost the house.
So the TOA does exist.
I love that we got no response to that.
No, never. Not giving you no satisfaction.
He is so done with our shit already.
It's on with it.
What are you guys doing?
Mika's going straight in.
There's no knock, no...
I knocked.
Oh, well, of course she's knocking.
Okay.
I just assumed the door had been answered.
It is a little bit, and it's eerily quiet. And then you guys see the door kind of morph and change. Then you see a mouth appear on the front of it, shouting, "If you're a messenger for Millium again, I swear to the heroes above, I am not making you another scroll to copy."
Hi, Gil?
No. We need to do your wagon car warranty thing. Yeah. I stumbled on my joke, okay? Shut up.
I have
I
neither
just realized Mika was still mute last time they talked.
I have neither a wagon nor a carriage, and if you come bother me again, I will banish you. I have research to do.
Gil, it's the Seekers.
Who?
You gave us the goddamn book!
Thank you, Uni.
Wait, you all are still alive?
Yes?
Wow.
Just barely, but yes.
The mouth thorns back into the door, and a few seconds later, you all see Gil open the door again. This 13-year-old boy with shaggy white hair and a white fur-lined cloak over his shoulders. That's it. And the first time you all saw him, he was very put together. This time his glasses seem a little crooked, and his hair seems a little messy. And behind him, you see books and notes and paper and everything floating around. I don't know, it was papers and quills and pens, writing down everything. Like, what are you all doing here? I swear, I thought the figments were going to get you by now.
I see, he had so much faith in you.
First of all, did he mention the figments last time we spoke?
No, he didn't.
Okay, so Mika's gonna rightfully be a bit upset at that. Excuse me? You knew about the figments?
Of course I knew about that.
And you didn't tell us because...
Puberty? Because either you were going to go in once, see them and die, or see them, learn what they were, and then probably never go in again.
Then why give us the book?
Yeah.
Need to know if it worked or not.
Well, it worked. Also, we have a second book.
We are not Lumen Piggies.
Second book? What do you mean? My other books are here.
Give your dad's book.
Well, as Uni's saying that, Mika goes to pull out the other book.
That instantly sobers him up and looks to Mika pulling out the book. Where did you find that?
Stellasoul.
Yeah, Stellasoul.
In a giant machine that I blew up.
They were using to control resonators.
Knew it. I should have nuked that bitch when I had a chance.
I am about to let him.
Come in. Yeah, as he waves you all in. And you can see when I wave his hand, the whirlwind of books and notes suddenly stops and goes flying back into the shelves and desks around. And looking much more organized than they as you walk.
Organized chaos.
Organized chaos, exactly. There's been a lot of developments the last few days.
Don't say. Hadn't noticed.
But is your magic acting strange too?
Hmm?
Well, I mean, their magic acts weird, Mika says, pointing to Ayori.
Yeah, but that's normal.
Mika doesn't know that.
You and a bunch of others around the world.
What does that mean?
Come here. As he puts his hand down, you all can see there's a map of the word with several pinpricks in it. These are sorcerers I have contact. Dragon is from Feywild. Her is from a place I don't even want. But these ones, as about 4 of them turn blue, these 4 get their supply straight from the weave itself. I've been getting reports for the last 3 days that the magic has been acting. And the more I research it, the more I realize things are becoming stable, and I do not know why.
You might.
Okay.
Yeah, we most likely know the reason why.
Will the lords be a good chunk of that?
Probably.
Yeah, and
You're talking about those color-coded aspens that Millium was telling me about?
Yeah, except for, well, 2 of them are dead.
okay. Question: 3 days. That would have been when we were fighting the. That would have been after we fought the Hydra and everything, while we were getting ready to go back to Lumen, correct? So I'm ready to go back to Telsoul, right?
Just about, yeah.
Okay. Well, my magic itself hasn't been acting any stranger than usual, but that's not exactly a very high bar.
Then probably. Oh, you one of those like unstable kind of sorcerers, the ones who like bend things to the will?
Yeah, you could say that.
Kind of like looks you up and down, like, I need to know from you. What are you talking about? So wait, what does it come from? Do you have like an archmage in your family or something? Some kind of genie? Oh no!
And he's gonna point to the sword.
No! Wait, let me see. You had 2 elementals. The elementals banging a bard somewhere in your family. That.
Hey!
Oh, shut up! You know.
Is that even possible?
Yes, I've had several reports of it.
Look at
And
Genasi. That's where Genasi come from, Uni.
Yes, but 2 together end up being very weird. Very strange mixtures, but very unstable.
Yeah. I do kind of, out of character, wish we had waited for Coltial to be here for this, but you know what? Fuck it. This is his own fault for fucking lying to me. I'm going to just pull the sword off of my hip and be like, and see, no, it comes from this.
A piece of steel.
See if he recognizes.
A piece of steel. That looks like you see like a really like fast forward zoom in as he like goes through it, looking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bub, how do you have this?
You want the truth? I found it in the cave.
No, there's gotta be more to that.
I wish I had more to tell.
One doesn't just find a piece of the weave itself in a cave.
It was in a cave in Abensturn 40 years ago.
Excuse me for a second. I see him just walk off, go a door like floats by and he steps into it. And
I broke this man.
from somewhere in the tower, you can just hear some distant screaming.
I broke him so quickly.
Nice.
He comes back, straightens his hair, like, okay then. So, you have Who Loves Kiss, and you all have some connection to what is going on. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Tell me then, how, in the 12's name, did you break magic itself?
Huh?
You seem to have given them the book that has a pretty big chunk to do with all this, you know?
Yes, the book is supposed to connect to magic, connect to the weave. It a practice my father created and that I refined. And that's supposed to fix things. It's like taking a sewing needle to a tear.
And we've been fixing things.
Yes, and for some reason, it seems like someone has taken a pair of scissors to it. I have been finding disruption after disruption everywhere over the planet.
Mika holds up a finger. Would it have something to do with people being alive that shouldn't be alive?
Probably, yes.
Ones that the weave doesn't recognize, you mean, Mika?
Like me, yes.
And the lords.
And the lords.
Yeah.
So there
And,
are people walking around who are not recognized by the weave. And didn't you just say you killed two of the lords?
Well, we didn't exactly kill them, though, is the thing. We
One of them.
went. Well, no, we didn't. We went into the book, we fixed the story, and they faded.
Have you noticed any kind of like fixes in the past month?
No, but I've noticed things becoming weaker.
What kind of thing?
Let me describe it like this way. Imagine it like a blink. And then imagine you put a cannonball. And then you add several more cannonballs on that blanket. Taking one away doesn't really fix the problem. All the blanket itself is being stretched, pulled, and weakened. Seems like whatever you are doing is making a hole that seems to be breaking magic. So
Mika's gonna step closer with the book. I need to know. Then why is someone like me, who's not a resonator, showing up in the book you gave us?
Had to guess. Probably trying to fix probably trying to repair the damage done.
Okay.
And
What about? Go ahead.
I had to guess because it was not designed to do that. Might be why I'm getting very strange readings from. This is bad.
Yeah, you think?
At this point, Gil starts to like pace back and forth over throughout his tower.
Would magic breaking down like this cause, I don't know, a legendary beast to be reawakened?
The seal has been said to be in Eve itself, so technically it'll be easier to break.
That's kind of their goal.
Yeah. But they also said they need me for that, so I'm not too sure about that.
If I don't need you, if I just need to...
Well, yeah, but that thing can't go anywhere without me?
Yeah, their sword likes to attack people if it doesn't like them.
Yeah. I've heard feeling of true love. Active, whatever. I've heard the whole legend. My father was very convinced this thing was powerful than.
There's also the fact that I can just bring it back to me whenever I want, so it's not like anyone can get very far with it anyway.
Which is weird because, you would think what would happen if they killed you. They don't seem to be even trying to kill you either. That's even weirder.
I don't want to think about that too much.
You're also going to be removing the cannonballs for them, so just waiting until you're done with it.
Out of character, I don't really get the cannonball thing. I'll just say that.
I'm still kind of caught up on the whole, you wanted to see if the book worked, so you gave it to people so they would leave and go die somewhere.
Yeah, I meant your Millium's team would have brought it back.
You think Millium has been with them for the last month and a half we've been doing this?
No, we had to save him.
Yes, I remember the reason you brought it. Came to me for it. I imagine he was still stuck in his castles.
In his castle in Stella Sol.
That Alice finally kidnapped him.
Yeah, she did.
For a little while there.
She dead now.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. I didn't like her very much either.
Never skull.
I don't think anyone liked her very much.
Why do you have? I do not want to know.
Your book is the one that wanted it.
What?
Yeah, the book needs something of the lords to access it. So like Mika and was it Finn or Flynn?
Flynn.
Finn
is Verbena's boyfriend.
Pink and her boyfriend or mom,
What?
I guess. Sorry.
Oh, daughter.
Yeah, whatever.
He's broken. He seems like I'm muttering to himself, and more pens and quills are starting to write on notes, thinking to himself.
They also seem to be using a old kind of magic to swap life places.
That
What do you mean old magic?
I don't know if it's the same, but the way that it was described to me was it seemed ancient, like some kind of magic that shouldn't be around.
Which one of you saw it?
I did.
Oh no, none of us saw that uni. We saw the scroll, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You saw the scroll.
we all saw the scroll.
Yeah.
Okay, then I need one of you to hold still.
I'll hold still.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, of course Lane is good for that.
I'm bored.
Look, I just find it funny that how quickly you just agreed to probably have your memories looked at.
Gil kind of puts a hand on Lena's head, and slowly he lifts it up, and a thin, glowing blue strand comes out of Lena's head. There we go. I think this should be one. He goes over to one of his desks and puts it into a spine of a book and starts looking it over. Okay. There it is. There it is. That's not right. This is magic.
What's not right?
These runes. This writing is from the roads.
It's okay. You got a very big world going on here.
Oh, it's from these runes. They're from the Age of the Beast. These are well over 3,000 years old.
Yeah, that sounds like the worry that I've been having.
Yeah, but
Since, they want to release that.
no, the thing is, no one. This language is long dead.
I think we've all known for a while now that they're trying to release the beast.
Yeah, but the things from ancient magics is not surprising.
Yeah, that just kind of solidifies the idea that they are potentially, what are they called again?
What?
The writer people that
Scribes?
get erased. Yes. That solidify that they might be scribes?
No. Scribes don't live forever. They definitely don't live from that old, right?
No.
Hmm?
Right. Their whole thing. They shouldn't live any longer than their kind normally does.
Yeah. So this is something besides that.
Well, I meant they're probably taught some ancient stuff, but maybe not.
The scribes are glorified bookkeepers.
That's true.
Even that's being.
They're more like book babysitters.
But anyway, we know for a fact there was at least 2 people seen in Aura with the same kind of ancient magic. And that was only 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Using this kind of magic.
Yes.
That's weird. Even like the oldest of elves don't kind of magic. Died out thousands of years ago.
Whatever they were doing was powerful enough to get where they wanted and do what they wanted without a blink of an eye, even from resonators around them.
Like,
Even if you think it can't be, please tell us what you have going through your little mind.
you're like, I am not little. And going off of what you've been saying about this whole people who should be dead and everything. If what you're saying is true, then I'd hate to imagine You can imagine what it means if someone from 3,000 years ago is still alive.
Well,
And is who from there would want to bring back a tyrant?
oh, I just had bad ideas.
They're convinced
I'm
that
sorry.
they're trying to save the Resonators, or at least Velvet was.
So what I just realized is that the thing about the Feywilds is that time moves differently there. So if someone goes there, then a lot more time passes faster in this world, which means that could be one way that these people have lived as long as they are.
Yeah,
As
or
if
even
they were...
just any kind of other magic to travel through. But
Yeah. Because I think the weave also involves some timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff.
If they really wanted to go to travel through the weave, to go to time, that's very dangerous. Even for these madmen that you're talking about.
So more than likely they use the Feywilds.
yeah,
Possible.
there's also the fact that we don't really know what's going on with the lords themselves, and whoever we saw using this magic was not the lords, because there's the four of them. We've dealt with yellow, we've dealt with pink. It wasn't white and it wasn't crimson. We saw an Aasimar and a rabbit with the ancient magic.
5. There should be 5 of them.
You're missing Velvet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you forgot Velvet.
Yeah, we know it wasn't him either though, because just he doesn't have rabbit ears, unless Moon has forgotten to tell us another very important fucking detail we would have seen.
Doesn't he
Well,
have
he was
does he have a
hooded.
hood?
He was hooded, if I remember correctly.
Still, we would know if he's covered in fur.
Yeah.
We have seen skin. He's not like Crimson, where he's wearing full body suit of armor.
That is true.
But then again, it took a year for Moon to tell us that Yellow was 4 foot tall and had wolf ears.
True.
Yeah.
Moon is dumb.
So, unless there's something
No, he's just a
specific,
little forgetful.
unless there's something specific, I'm gonna assume Velvet is not a rabbit or an Aasimar.
Do you think someone else is controlling the lords and White is only pretending to be the leader?
I don't know. I noticed something kind of weird when we saw him at the castle too.
Mika's gonna look at Ayori curiously because she didn't see this.
Yeah.
What did you
describes
see?
the weird translucent.
Does that sound familiar to Mika at all,
Give
Moon?
me a history.
Like, did she see that happen as well when she cracked his thing?
Give me a history or arcana.
Okay, give me a second.
Do I get to say anything about if that's familiar? Because you didn't have me or Bolt roll anything except to see it.
Give me a history.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Mika saw it too when she cracked his mask, because you didn't really say other than he looked fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And my Roll20 is not loading.
That is 11.
I don't know.
Although I
Roll20.
can... Actually, if that's not good enough, I can roll again, because I have sorcery points for today.
Sure, go ahead.
That is worse.
Oh my.
Okay.
What's up?
I was looking at the roll train chat.
Yeah, I have finding it very funny that Coltial's missing this just because he tried to fucking lie to me.
Okay, you said history or arcana?
Yes.
Okay. Well, either one is going to be ish for me, so boop. Nope.
Oof.
Can
Does
I
this work?
use my inspiration?
Want to? Yeah.
What is this
I'm gonna
for?
use my inspiration.
To figure out more about the weird,
Which one is
the
being very
weird
mean?
transparency.
Which one is being very mean today?
I can give you a D4 because at least your 13 is. Oh no, that was an insight. So
It would have been a
Yeah, that
12,
was accidental.
yeah,
which was actually better. You probably should
yeah,
just say that.
it would have been a 12 because you have a +2 instead of a +1.
Why do I have a +2?
I-
Oh,
Your
Never mind.
insight roll was a +2 instead of a +1, so it's still 13 would have been a 12 if it was history.
yeah. Unfortunately, one is wisdom and one is intelligence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would have been a 12, not an 11. It still would have been. Your second roll was higher than your third roll.
Yes. I will take that D4,
so,
please. One.
So nothing we're rolling for, just y'all two.
I mean,
Yeah, my history's not good either, but it would. I mean,
I described it to everybody, so I don't know if that's a thing that other people would be able to roll for if the what happens sounds familiar or not.
could I give mine to Uni if they want to try and roll for it? Help them if they don't have any kind of
Give them advantage.
yeah.
Okay.
So history or with
You
advantage.
got advantage at least.
With advantage.
What is Great training tonight?
Okay, well, what does a 12 get, Moon?
A 12
A
gets.
13.
A 12 gets you. A 13 gets.
Wait,
No.
why would it be 13?
Because the D4.
Oh, what you wrote on the die, not with modifiers. But so you don't get a whole lot from that. Jess, you get a vague recollection that like, maybe the coloration on his face was a little bit different before, but you didn't really spot anything to note. That might have been like the shadows or something.
Okay, and is there any information, knowledge that I have about people who may look like that with the translucent coloration?
No.
No? Not even if I try a nature roll? Or would that not work?
As I said, history or arcana.
Okay.
Well,
I was thinking maybe, like, I've seen it in nature or something.
As Lapis is like pacing back and forth from like book to book, saying, "Are you sure he wasn't a changeling?"
would changelings be
Hey!
translucent?
Yeah, their skin gets really gray and very weird looking. It's like, I don't know, maybe you have a changeling and his form off for a second.
That
Moon?
sounds racist.
There's a difference between being gray and being translucent.
Moon?
Yes.
If he is a changeling, and if he actually is, I'm sorry, I probably should have gotten advantage on that, for one thing.
Why?
What's the new information? Because Mika knows a changeling.
Because I know
That was Uni.
Because you know a single changeling doesn't mean you know
Uni
more
knows a
about their
changeling.
race.
Uni knows a changeling. Well,
That'd
killed
be
a
like
changeling.
saying any of you get advantage on a roll about an elf because Ayori's an elf.
I mean, we know that you have pointed ears and constantly. Well, we think that you constantly change your features. and stuff.
There's also that they're humanoid.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
we
if
know
that
that.
works.
We also know that White's a humanoid no matter what. Anyway,
That is true.
it's
Oh
not
my god,
about.
they're all changelings.
It's not about learning about him that way. I wouldn't think, since it was a magic effect, not. I don't know.
Yeah. Can't dragons turn into humanoid forms too?
Depends on the dragon.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, changeling does make sense.
And sorry, I might have been describing his skin weirdly when the other day.
Okay, that's why I was trying to ask, out of character, translucent and gray are not the same thing. Does that description match what I saw?
Yes, it does. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That was Moon described poorly.
Yeah, I was specifically trying to ask, out of character, would a changeling match that description?
Yes, it would.
Not in character. Okay, well that's a theory.
Is there a way to prove it?
How much would we know just as general knowledge about changelings?
That'd be Arcana check. And everyone can do this one.
Arcana?
Yes.
I'll give Uni advantage if they want to reroll again.
I mean, a 17's not bad.
Yeah, but still, rather than Lena also rolling, you getting advantage is still better.
It's okay. It was Arcana, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A 19. And you know what?
19 is better.
Fuck it, I don't know if Moon would be mean. Roll a d4.
Good. Beauty. Yeah.
Hey!
23!
For some reason, it decided to load the roll. I don't know. It was weird.
Gotcha.
Oh, it lagged?
Yeah.
Uni, you remember actually from your performance, like way before, back when you first started traveling, you traveled with a changeling before, and like they were telling you, you were very curious of how they could change and everything. And
Yeah, they were a clown and a part of that circus I joined for a little while. So weird.
You know they can't change their size very much, and like anything they change into is mostly just 2 arms, 2 legs, unless they get very, very creative.
How did you put that caveat in there, huh?
Yeah, yes, I did. Yoga is very important.
Because of a certain beholder.
But you know that you really only saw their quote-unquote true form once, only when you walked in on them changing by accident. And they had gray hair, gray skin, and vacant, translucent eyes.
Okay, that's where the miscommunication came in. You said that the skin was also translucent, is what made it weird.
Gotcha, my bad.
Because that made it sound like he was like
See-through?
ghost kind of, instead
baby.
of just that.
Freaky undeveloped baby. Which would make sense. Since
That makes
penises
more
look the
sense.
same. Yeah.
Isn't it? I don't know if it's the same for in D&D, but like, did changelings shed their skin to change forms, or was that just a supernatural thing?
That's a supernatural
for the
thing
TV
to
show.
change.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that changelings don't do that, because otherwise Zeke would be a lot more concerning.
Yes.
Yes, he would be.
Just cut over to Zeke trying to get himself into the pose to be the beholder. Like, go away! You don't need to see this.
Which he is still getting his food delivered to him, right?
I mean, it's been like 2 days, Mika.
Yeah.
He's
Yes,
trying to make
but
sure that
now
her friend is
Gretel
fed.
gone. Now Gretel is gone.
Gretel had left literally this morning, so...
There's also the matter of Oliver. Where's he at? Is he still there, or is he in Stella Stole area?
Still the cafe.
Okay, because I think he was the errand boy for that.
I would say that if, they would at least tell, or at least, get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
I would assume they gave I would assume Scarlet would just get some funds or something. From the not so hidden little box.
Oh.
Okay, so we're thinking that he's a changeling.
Yeah, if he's a changeling, that raises some more concerns. Honestly,
I'd be.
to the point of, if he wanted to, we don't know who he is at any point, which is concerning.
Considering, we might have met him before and, never knew it.
And we still have to figure out who he is.
I mean, yeah, nobody else knows that he's a changeling still.
No,
I mean, we don't
we're
know for
not
sure if he
talking about
even is.
We're not talking about Zeke, Mika.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
We're
derped.
talking about White.
I derped. I'm sorry.
I mean, but yeah, we could all have met him before and he would have had a different name, whatever.
And then it
A
brings
different face.
It brings us to the problem of figuring out who he really was. Because we don't even have a clue to go on.
Do changelings have any kind of, mark that is kind of unique to them?
That is a good question.
Do they have, an identifying mark? Are changelings able to identify each other? Even if they're concealed?
Zeke. Just be like, hey, we need to come look at someone.
I mean, some way to identify if there was some way that...
I feel like this is a question for Boone and he's not answering.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to respond to this.
I don't know if there's anything, in the actual books that have actually said that if...
It's also, to be fair, I don't think that any of us would know the answer to these questions unless Lapis does.
Yeah.
Nope, he does not.
Unless that would have been information that you would have, but you already gave us some of that, so I don't know.
You already gave what you knew. You guys don't really know.
Yeah, so we'll have to research that, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
And so far, Gil has just been pacing back and forth, writing a bunch of notes.
Where's your kitchen? I'm just gonna make some tea for everybody.
He points up to the spiraling staircase above.
Lena's just gonna walk up the walls and just not bury it.
I'm not surprised.
I mean,
it's faster to go straight up and then instead of multiple circles.
Yes. Would Lena fit in a spiral staircase?
no.
Probably not. Probably
She'll
I
make
won't.
herself fit.
I would make myself.
Okay, well... I don't know what else we can ask at this point, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to be back here tomorrow.
They're looking at you. Right. Go away.
Needy babies. They want to be included. They want to be an NPC.
He's already an NPC.
Non-playable kitty.
Kitty with a C?
That's a city.
You could have just said cat.
I could have.
Non-playable cat.
I have a sad dog.
Aw. He's an NPD.
NPD emergency.
You killed Mika?
How is that funny? Other than the idea that Doggy Kruger is now Archer and also Doggy Kruger? Sad dog. Yeah. Archer, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a horrible combination and I want to see it.
Of Power Rangers, SPD, and Archer.
Yes.
but anyway, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, I am. I'm curious about the sorcerer stuff. Does he have anything more to say about all that?
He doesn't know. Have you asked him?
Yeah.
Did we want to see if he could give us some scrolls to kind of help? Considering that we were guinea pigs for the book, do you think he wants to kind of help us out with, like, maybe?
I already have one prince begging me for scrolls all the time. I do not need a bunch of adventurers doing the same.
Well,
I mean, you did kind of send them to their death.
They lived, didn't they?
Not any help from you.
Are they off to get honey?
What do you want me to do?
I mean,
Not send people to their death?
Yeah, warding would have been nice, or, help.
I know how these scientists work. They don't tell some people that what they're doing.
He gets it.
I feel like I should be offended.
I get it, but I'm about to get you. Doesn't make it nice.
Lena's not even here right now.
What?
Lena went upstairs to make tea.
Yeah, but I came back. I'm not upstairs making.
In the kitchen.
Especially if we're like. I'm just saying, I would just have that done before in the middle.
Yeah.
Instead of like doing tea at like the last 2 minutes.
Well,
I could just be shouting down there.
What do you ask, Ayori?
Yeah.
well, there was a map thing that was lit up for that, right?
Yes.
Is there any specific placement of the ones that are messing up the most, or the other ones that were things directly from the weave?
The blue ones you see, there's 2 in Luna Lumen, 1 in Morgenstern, and 1 in Stella Sol.
Okay.
Where are they at?
Morgenstern, Stella Sol, and Luna Lumen.
Oh.
Those are other sorcerers who get their magic directly from the weave who are having problems.
Okay.
And then the other ones are just kind of spread everywhere, or?
Yeah, just spread everywhere, kind of at random.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. What time is it now?
It was midday when you guys went to talk to him, so almost midday, twilight. So I would say it's about 7. I hear Freya.
No.
Yes,
I
it's
did-
right.
I did not hear her.
I did.
Baby.
It's about 7 o'clock.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sending something to the vault.
I have one more question, at least for now. Does he have any more thoughts about people who aren't recognized by the weave?
What, you mean like what I think was going on with them?
Yeah.
Weave is of confusing. I spent my admittedly very short life studying it, and I don't have all the answers.
I'm sorry, a 13-year-old saying this to the one that's over 120 is really fucking funny to me.
Freaking child's plenty.
But probably putting a strain to hope keep them alive. I was like adding it like I don't know how good enough this. I was just being adding more strain to the supply of magic. Thus, it's growing weaker.
Do you think there's a way that we could kind of hamper down the flow of magic for now so it's not being pulled as much?
Oh, yes. Let me send a letter to the life force of everything on this planet.
Oh, you can do that? Cool.
Lena.
I mean, we've seen crazy shit. This could happen.
It's the life force.
Should I be I can't tell if I should be insulted on that.
Can you do it or not? Because otherwise you're not being very helpful right now.
Lena is a special person.
Clearly.
Lena, he can't do that.
Then you shouldn't say it.
He was being sarcastic.
He's about to be on the ceiling.
I love Lena sometimes.
You know, I feel like you need a timeout. As he waves his hand, Lena just kind of out of existence for a while. Give me a charisma check, Lena.
Oh no!
Charisma save. Did he just banish Lena?
Yes.
He did. He just fucking banished her.
I kind of want to counter that just to say fuck you, because I don't particularly like this dude.
Yeah, I only got 11 on that.
You all see Lena just kind of blip from existence. Like, don't worry, she'll be back in a minute.
And then she's actually going to put you in the ceiling, though.
Yeah? You think she was joking?
You know that lasts like, how long? Was it 4 hours or 2 hours? I can't remember now.
No, it's like a minute.
No, her web.
Oh, yeah.
I think that lasts
an
a
hour.
while.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know how much more I have to ask right now.
What happens, theoretically, what happens if they succeed in breaking the weave?
Well, from what you've told me, the all-powerful, terrifying, and great, and probably going to be very angry tyrant from 3,000 years ago is going to be free, probably wreak havoc on everything we.
Yeah.
There's also the matter of will we even survive the weave breaking?
Yeah, that is a very good question for, if not for everyone, for a lot of people and races.
Most beings with innate ties to magic, it'll probably be fine. Like, you, as he points over to Mika, you'll probably be fine. The Feywild will wither slowly, but you'll survive a little while longer.
That's very encouraging.
Now the cat over there, probably not.
Yeah.
She's a wizard, though.
She's a
Or
bard.
warlock. Warlock bard.
Question. Does Mika know she's a warlock?
Considering Uni has used Eldritch Blast,
Do you know what Eldritch Blast is by visual?
Does Mika?
I don't think so, no.
And, I retract my statement.
It's one random spell that's not on your spell list, so...
I still feel like Mika would have learned some stuff from Leosine. Like how to identify different spellcasters.
Yeah, but it's one specific spell that may or may not be super popular, and people's magic does look different.
That's true.
It's a magic beam. There's a lot of spells that are a magic beam.
Plus, Leosine is primarily a monster hunter.
That is also true. Yeah.
Mika also doesn't know about voice and head, right?
Yeah, that's why I was asking if Mika knew that you're a warlock, because Mika does not know about that. More than talking about it.
So yeah, I retract my statement. Ignore what I said. Min, did you see my DM?
Yes. I want to ask
Okay.
After I want you with him alone.
I just don't know when a good time would be because, like, it means everybody either has to leave or Mika has to pull him aside. Because she wants to ask him in private.
I mean, you're gonna have to go climb up, but okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to say something if you want to do that too.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, is does she need to wait till everybody else is leaving and, like, just stay behind, or should she just, like, pull him aside? And be like, hey, can I talk to you in private?
I mean, I'm ready to leave when Lena is back at the moment, so.
It doesn't take long for Lena just kind of poof back.
Okay, then roll Dex.
You should have saw that coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I don't have any more
Actually,
questions
I'm gonna hit
for
him
him
with
right
a
now.
bane.
Please don't kill him.
No,
Yeah,
Bane, if Bane gives you a negative D4 on rolls.
Oh, okay.
And I'll give him a. I'll make it a level 2.
I
Oh,
think
two
they
Bane?
just let you do it on more people.
Oh, never mind.
Bane.
Yeah, here it is.
Yay.
It just doesn't send. Okay, that's right, because everything's broken.
So he has to make a charisma save. If he fails, then he gets minus a D4 on the next saving throw. On all saving throws and attacks for a minute.
I'll say he fails the Christmas.
Oh boy.
So he gets a minus D4 on the dex save.
I can't find my notes about that thing, but I didn't use it at all. I still have it. I need to use that powder again. I can't remember what it does.
Arrowroot.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's right here. Hold on. But I didn't use it, so it doesn't matter.
And for his dex save, he got 8.
Was that with the minus D4?
I
Although,
hope your books are ruined.
do I want to be mean to him?
I mean, again, he used this as guinea pig. Well, no, You were a later guinea pig.
Yeah, I wasn't directly connected to that, but also, this isn't me casting a spell, and it doesn't have components, so it's not visual. So, you know what, yeah, give him another negative D4, because I don't particularly like him.
He'd have to roll 4 to actually.
It's worth trying.
Yeah.
I have sorcery points, I'm not gonna be doing much else tonight. I don't particularly like him, and he won't know I did it, so he won't be mad at me.
17.
No.
Aww. I tried.
Oh well. Actually, it should be.
I'm sorry, I can just imagine him, like, teleporting for a second, like, poofing out of existence, and then teleporting back and being, like, snarky or something.
Roll again. If he does do that again.
Teleport out of the way.
Yeah, roll.
So aggressive to the DM. Jesus.
Still with a negative D4 because that lasts for a minute.
So that is 10.
Oh.
But you
I
see,
do like.
you see it hit him, but then stutter, as he manages to sidestep it.
Oh, what?
He did magic bullshit.
Ah.
All right, are we done with the guy going through puberty?
Yeah.
I could be more, but
I am going to probably be coming back here tomorrow with a certain Asimar.
Ass.
Uni.
I was calling him an ass. Because he's an Asimar.
I love how you tried to say I was calling him an ass as a defense.
Well, I mean, at this moment, he's currently being one, isn't he?
You can help me later.
Who was that to?
Uni.
Whatever, I'm proud of my pun, so.
Okay, so as everyone leaves, Mika, do you go to ask Gil the question?
Yes.
He is currently writing out his notes.
Okay, I don't know if I want to actually do this in private, or if I want to do it on stream.
It's up to you.
We have 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, most everyone knows already out of character, I believe. So Mika's just gonna go up to him and set down the book, open up to her page with her story on it, and ask, okay, so I have a few questions.
Have you been asking about the scrolls? Yes, one
No.
you want to learn
No. My questions are about, I'm supposed to be dead.
Right. Cannonball.
Right. And my story appears in the book you gave us.
Correct.
And this is only after we jumped into the person, my friend Flynn's story, to fix his story.
Correct.
And his story, she starts flipping through the pages, is also in here.
Correct.
But it's like a different timeline or something.
It's what's supposed to be.
So, you're saying the book wants to fix this?
Yes. It is.
So what happens if we go into the book, into my story?
Going now?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had an answer for you.
Because when we fixed Flynn's story, he disappeared into letters. And a scribe told me that I'm not supposed to exist right now, and that I could disappear at any time. Would that mean I would disappear too if we fix my story?
More than likely. Honestly, this is uncharted territory for what it's supposed to be.
That's what the scribe said too.
For all intents and purposes, you should be gone. Your friend should be theoretically standing here in front of me, but he's not. And I don't think you going into your story and fixing what's wrong with it is going to bring him back.
Okay.
Frankly, I probably wouldn't worry about fixing you. I'd probably bet on getting to some kind of stable, I don't know, compromise. What you all plan to do at the end of it. Because for all I know, by the end of all this, magic will be dead. I'm going to need to find a brand new resource.
Right.
Because for all I know, what you all have told me today has made my years of research meaningless.
What do you mean?
I have spent a better part half of my life giving up my father's research, studying the intricacy, how it works, why it does what it does, why the race exists. You all are telling me that people are alive that shouldn't exist, walking amongst us. That means everything I know is wrong. Because all I know is words and belief and faith are why the race exists, and if you are alive, that means something really wants you to be here.
Mm.
And I do not know what.
Hey, man, real quick question.
Mm-hmm.
You said that the 12 heroes were basically gods of this world, right?
Basically.
And they are the people that locked away the beast.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wait.
Are they?
Was that before or after they locked away the beast?
Before.
After
they sealed away the beast.
After they sealed away the beast, they became gods. They were originally just normal people that became gods after they did that.
Yes.
Okay, Hercules.
From what you all have been told, yes.
So that means technically they're still alive.
Technically.
Correct?
Technically.
I'm just wondering, out of character, if Lyte is one of the 12 heroes.
Do we know their races? Because
We
know.
should at least, because...
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I would actually contest against that. If one of them was able to keep a secret, and this is an old story, so certain information might have been lost or rewritten,
Changed.
Or cultural drift.
Yeah.
But still, you should be able to know some things. Like, for example, if one of them is a fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Every version of the story that we've heard has been very vague, so...
Yeah, but that's the
Maybe
story
not.
of stealing away the beast specifically, not the stories of the gods, because the gods are every major religion in this world.
I wonder if there's like a group of people that have like their own lizard men theory, but it's all changelings.
Anyways, so back on track. What do we know? Do we have any idea the races of the 12 heroes?
I have never actually set it down in stone.
Okay, so it's not a... Yes, we know that one of them looks like this thing.
Okay.
If he doesn't even have them solid in his head, I'm gonna assume they aren't the things that we're looking for.
Fair. But also, like, my theory still is going to sit on the back burner for right now. That was all out of character. Okay, I gotta remember where I was in character now. There was the talking about fixing the story. Probably shouldn't do that. Where the heck was I? I lost my place.
Last thing Gil said was something really wants you.
Okay, something really wants us to be here. Does the weave? Something or someone?
Both, maybe neither. I don't know. It could be. It could be someone. It could be someone is wanting you to be.
Want them to be here.
Sorry, because Flynn, my friend, the way he became a lord was he survived and I died. But then I guess he made some sort of deal with the lords and brought me back. But like it was like this weird time thing happened when we saw it in the book.
That's
like first we saw me die, and then it like glitched, and then he and I switched places. Is that right? Is that how you described it, man?
Was it glitch or was it like reverse time?
You see Gil thinking about it, like, that makes a area. Someone with a strong enough will and desire, faith, could theoretically change the Weave's will, but that's an immense kind of power.
Yeah, the way they're talking about in the Roll20 chat is basically how Mika will describe it, because I'm having a weird time trying to describe it. You were saying?
He's saying, like, that would take an immense, powerful kind of will. Like, I hate how cheesy this sounds.
Like a god?
Like an act of true love. There's a reason sword is called that.
So it's kind of similar to how Ayori... Wait, did Mika learn about that?
I believe... Did Ayori tell everyone about that?
Which part?
The way you came back to
the
life.
act of true love thing.
Not particularly.
Okay.
We mentioned that I came back to life and it was because of the sword, and I think that that was probably when Ayori was showing the sword to Lapis. Well, I think the first time anyone besides Lyte had heard the name of it.
Okay, gotcha.
But that does mean that, sword brought Ayori back. Sword is called True Love's Kiss.
Right.
Gray. You mean Gray, not Lapis.
Lapis
No, they were just talking about it with Lapis a few minutes earlier.
Gray mentioned it in front of Lyte and only Lyte. Nobody else was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lyte laughed at it.
Yes, which is why Ayori had not said the name to anybody, because of that.
Yeah. So retracting Mika starting to connect between her and Ayori there. So act of true love.
Yes. The magic reacts on the user's will, faith, however you want to describe it. And is one of the strongest forces. It is belief unmeasured, and that's why that sword was forged with strong. That kind of force, that kind of will, can do almost anything. So if I had to guess, that your friend probably did something similar to. Like, only think of a few things that would be that powerful.
I kind of wish that I could have a way to show you how it looked in the book.
I can probably look the same way I looked into your friend's head.
Does it hurt? Well, I mean, I guess it didn't look like it hurt Lena, so yeah.
As long as you stand still.
Yeah, I can.
Move, I might start pulling a ball. And he puts his hand on your head, and then starts pulling out another thin, glowing blue strand. I think the right one. Goes over to a book and starts skimming through it. Sounds about right. The yell, the aura.
The aura?
Yeah, like, you know how magic gives off this faint, wispy aura?
Right.
The more powerful the spell, stronger the aura. If an aura this strong must have been what affected the weave, changed the course of its story, and changed your fate, essentially. Which is probably, and then your connection to him is probably why you're now appearing in this. The book is trying, using what was left of that magic, try and fix itself.
So what happens if we leave it unfixed?
And honestly, probably what's going to happen, it's probably just the loss of all magic. And what was going to come after that? If things
hold on, you broke in and out a bit.
This is probably, if things go the way they are now, the loss of all magic in life. If left alone, things are peaceful, you'll probably live a happy life.
So 50% is the weave collapses and everybody dies, and 50% is nothing happens and everything's fine.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay. And I guess it's the same odds whether or not it's fixed.
If it's fixed, that's a yeah, I'll say the same kind of odd.
Okay. So, no matter what, we may or may not be screwed. Got it. Mika's just kind of shaking, trying to keep herself composed.
Mika need a heroism.
Mika need a Scooby snack?
Does Mika need a cigarette? Not condoning smoking, because smoking is gross.
I don't have any more of that cigarette. And
oh, does the box not work properly or work anymore?
no, yeah, I only have one of each. Ass.
Are you calling an ass?
I think Arashi's breaking up.
Yes. Arashi's breaking in and out.
There's only one of each flavor, so heroism is no longer an option to smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I finish all 12, I can get another one back, but I don't get one to replace every one that I use.
Which is least, yeah, fine.
Alright, so hand them out to random strangers.
So yeah, Mika's just kind of standing there trying to cope with either way, whether or not she fixes her story, the world may or may not just collapse into death for everybody.
Certain death for you, or potential death for everyone. Either way. Big oof.
Yeah, that's a lot to hold on her shoulders.
Well, not just yours. It's Leocene.
Well, no one else is aware of, unless she tells them.
Yep.
At this point, I don't think we can really fix Pink's and Alice's. Whoever else White and Velvet are connected to.
I think by what Gil has told us, we are kind of boned regardless of what we do.
Yeah.
It's just how we want to actually tackle it.
We fix it, we break everything. We not fix it, we break everything.
Well,
it's like a 50% chance.
This is a trolley problem, really.
Yeah.
Well,
Either we leave the train of calamities, assholes, to just run over people or run through the fabric of reality, or
this is
direct them to crash through.
Mika's story. This is more of just the fact that Mika's story alone could break the weave. Whether or not it's fixed or not fixed, there's like a 50% chance either way of nothing could happen, or the entire world gets destroyed.
We're in the end game now, so...
It's still a trolley problem.
Yes, it is.
There's the other one where you just direct the trolley towards yourself, and then it just, hits a giant powder keg.
Yeah. But what is Gil doing with Mika just kind of internally freaking out and trying not to freak out at the same time?
He's kind of like looking her up and down, back to his notes, back to her. Like, there, like, pats her on the head.
Mika, don't expect anything from a 13-year-old.
Is Gil taller than Mika?
Probably.
Yes.
He would
Most
be.
likely.
He's 13.
Yeah.
Unless he hasn't had his growth spurt, or his growth spurt was...
I am that small!
Who are you talking to?
Gil's like slightly taller than Mika.
He's like around Oliver's height, isn't he? Because they're around the same age-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a shrimp.
But no, like...
I will banish you again, Spider.
I'm not talking to you.
We're not here!
and stop talking.
Okay.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
After a few agonizing moments of composing herself after receiving the head pats, Mika takes a breath and goes, right, okay. She then pulls out the other book. So, this book.
Yes. Fathers.
Right. It seems like she starts flipping through pages. Like it holds any Resonator's story in it, even if you walk away, unlike the book that you gave us. But it also seems to like hold items, like Resonator items.
My father's research was a bit more expansive than mine was. I had to guess. I made this version of the book off of his notes for that.
Right.
So I had to guess. It said minutes, but I may have missed a few notes. Or there are things he cut out for safety.
Right, because people who were working with the Lords were using this to control the Resonators.
Correct. And he probably didn't want that power getting. This thing's holding on to relics. That makes this probably one of the largest most powerful armories on the planet.
Well, I haven't tried pulling Resonator items out of it, but I do know that it tries to suck them in.
I thought we tried and it didn't work.
Well, I'd be careful trying to grab them. Don't want to just,
Poof? What?
Poof.
Oh, okay.
do you want a swift? Or do you want to be brought swiftly to oblivion?
No. I'm just trying to understand these books because they act so weird and different from each other, yet similar. And I kind of understand why now, but also I don't understand, like, if this book is also meant to, like, fix stories or not, or if it's just meant to be a glorified resonator item holder.
The repair was something I added into.
Okay.
That
So
I'd already found a few disruptions, especially when the start of your guys' adventure was brought to my attention. So,
Millium?
yes, Millium.
And
so I added it to the enchantment books. That's my father's book. His was primarily a way to more closely study the magic. And resonators, being beings of magic, was his closest gateway into.
I see. So what would happen if we were to get sucked into this book? Because it seems like it tries to suck you in with the resonator item if you're not careful.
Yes, you'll probably get pulled into a very complete version of their story.
I'm not sure I follow.
Like, what was the one you were telling me about the first time you came here? Oh, right, the monkey's hand.
Monkey's paw, yeah.
You probably would have been brought in to follow the salesman as he was selling them. See the story from the original entities view.
So basically the same as when we go in to fix stories.
Yes, but there would be no figment, no damage.
Even though these people were not resonators before, like, it's still such a weird concept that resonators were just regular people and then they died and came back as resonators.
They said the weave acts to all will and all that stuff. Stories are that's an extension of someone's will, their story, things they want to tell. The more that story wants to be told, the more likely a resonator is to show up. So, and that story, the writers, the whatever, their will makes the resonator be and has their story developed in this world.
Moon, when did resonators start popping up? Was it before or after the beast was sealed?
Before.
How?
2 or 3 years before. Or so on. I have it on the timeline. 10 years before the beast fell.
And the beast was running about during that time? Like, when did the beast first appear?
It's not really said.
Okay, this got really deep really fast.
Yes, there's.
This is a lot of information for me as a player to process, but also for Mika to process.
Don't you sleep on for a little while. You look like your head's about to explode.
No, I just... having a hard time wrapping my mind around the whole will of the weave thing.
I don't know about way to describe it.
Is that Moon talking or Gil?
Yes.
Okay.
These stories carry the will and desire of the creators and come into them. That's the best way I can describe why these resonators exist in the way they do.
Creators?
Kind of. It's like kind of. It's a.
Do you mean like the heroes, or is this something else?
Possibly something else. Still something. That is the reason for my. I am studying the weave and what exactly is this underlining will that powers it.
Because I don't know. It's like, did anyone tell Gil what the whole Lord's plan is?
You guys mentioned like freeing the beast and everything.
Yeah.
But for the reason, or
You already said it.
okay.
Yeah.
That
You're
it
right.
was,
You're right.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I had cough ups. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, well, because the Lord's whole plan is to bring back the beast or something like that in order to put an end to the resonators.
You mean like,
And
like kill them all, or
what was their exact phrasing? It was
I don't know which one we're talking about.
I think it was White's specific phrasing that we heard. That I'm thinking of.
Velvets, and it was free them from the curse.
Okay, Mika's gonna say that as the quote. Free them from their curse was what they said.
And don't we kind of know that their implication of that is basically just going to end up killing them?
Yeah, they say that death is better than what they're living.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they do plan on killing them all.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
I've seen curse.
But is the resonators a curse? Bless you.
I mean,
Like, what if it is just a big curse?
maybe they're right.
If they are, they're going about it wrong. How to solve it?
The lords are essentially PETA.
I mean, PETA kills animals.
Wow.
They're basically making a lot of resonators.
Yeah, but kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they don't see a problem with that if they're going to end up killing them at the end, anyways.
Yeah.
It's like, we're just going to make you know what? We'll just make everybody resonators, and then we'll just kill everybody, and everything will be fixed. What a nuclear option.
strange, though. I have a whole lot to do with the.
What do you mean?
From my understanding of the story, the beast itself was a tyrant the heroes put away. Resident existed well before him.
So
Could it be wrong? Could the story be wrong?
Wouldn't be the first time a myth was wrong.
I don't know.
You have a cleric in your party, right?
Yeah. The spider that was threatening to pin you to the wall.
Yes, the one who needed time out. Why don't have her pray to one of them? See what answers you.
I think she follows Theodosia?
Yes, the happy one.
I guess I can ask her if she can try to get word from her. Are there any people that have actually heard the gods talk to them?
Not directly. My knowledge, but
I thought there's stuff that cleared.
y'all have had good things happen, haven't you?
Yeah, Stranger Things. We're playing D&D too. That.
We're not going to the underground. We're not going to the upside down.
The underground?
I mixed things because I was thinking the underground for something else.
No, it's the upside down. Okay, what was Gil saying?
They'd probably have her, like, I don't know. That's my knowledge. Yeah, at least. But no, you all had strange things happen to you. Maybe you'll be the first.
Okay. I'll talk to her. Should I keep in contact with you more often about the books, or?
We need to send him a fucking silly stuff.
No. If I need any of you lot, I will get a hold of you.
Are you sure? I mean, I could just give you my sending stone rune.
I do not need every hour. No.
We have more important people to talk to. You don't need a fucking 13-year-old with a...
I'm actually the responsible one. I only make message calls when absolutely needed.
It looks you over one last time.
And I promise I will not contact you first. I'll wait for you to contact me unless it's an emergency.
Fine.
Okay.
We have a spell. Oh, something else.
So I guess they exchange runes or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
I have access to Lapis as well.
Huh?
You now have access to Lapis.
Yeah. And Mika will keep on her promise to only use it in emergencies or if he contacts her first.
Anything else?
I think that has satisfied my need for information, and we are also out of time for the night, so...
Okay. Was there any other small things you all wanted to do for the evening before Coltial and Gretal get there?
I'm gonna have Mika talk to Lena, I guess. For the designation or whatever.
Do we want to do that via role playing over the week, or do we want to save it for
probably.
next session?
I mean, it's
We'll
probably
do it right away.
it'd probably be really fast.
Okay.
Divination's 4th level. I have archery, but that doesn't.
Do you not have divination yet?
It's 4th level. I
Where are
just
you
got
at?
3rd level.
Oh, okay. I see.
so you
I
do.
see the conundrum.
Also, you do have the levels.
Huh?
I thought they didn't have the level spells yet.
Yeah, I don't have those. What was the other one that it was saying I could try and look up? Commune? Oh, that's a way bigger one. That's 5th level.
Well, there is also Lena knows other higher level clerics.
I could try and get a hold of Ravon. I don't think I gave one to. I really should have got one for one of the for Fate of.
I know that you should have at least a Sending Stone rune exchange with one of the sisters, I thought.
I don't have it written down.
Honestly, we should be keeping track of who has who.
I think
I have
other
a
people
list of all the ones I have.
Okay.
Yeah, usually
probably-
I've been kind of bumming off that, but
Yeah.
At the moment, I have
Oh, they
Lynn
cut out.
Roland Gray.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my microphone.
I
mean, everybody's been cutting out for me, so it might just be me.
don't really have anything.
What are we looking for?
It was specifically if there were any spell.
We're trying to see if Lena can talk to Theodosia.
I mean, how does it
Yeah.
work for gods and clerics and paladins and whatnot? They can.
They have to cast
Aren't
certain
the gods always
spells.
watching and listening?
I mean, Lena has gotten like, you know, yes nos from Archery, and then has also gotten, but Archery only worked for like 30 minutes, like 30 minutes in the future. It's more of like if a plan's gonna work kind of thing.
Yeah, like Lena can pray, but there's specific spells that are specifically talking to a god. Otherwise, you can pray, and if a god wants to, it'll reach out. But
There you go.
that's just if a god wants to, which is not exactly
What we need.
Again, if I had access to Fate of, I would have slight access to Ravon.
I mean, Raven.
Raven. Sha.
If we get a willing, benevolent response, then I say all the better.
I mean, I actually want to know if does Uni still have Richter's head?
Yes.
I'm gonna assume.
Well, I
would
don't
assume-
know. Like, I don't know what the whole process is because he's just chopped up to bits. I don't know if he's like suffocating or if he just like loses HP over time.
He's dead. As far as we know, he hasn't come back to life.
That's what I'm concerned about because doesn't he just come back? We don't know if he's just going to disappear all of a sudden
The
without us
other
knowing.
parts didn't come to life, and doesn't Uni have a bag of holding?
Yep.
So he can't breathe, even if his head could by itself.
He's just
Yeah,
in
but
there not.
I don't know where he's. We don't know if he'll just like respawn somewhere else.
I think the whole point was that Lynn dead him.
Yeah.
Ideally.
I mean, I don't. Okay.
Do you need his skull for something?
Well, no, it's just making sure that he doesn't fly off because I was just thinking about getting a hold of paladins and clerics and stuff. I was like, well, maybe Theodosia will be a little bit happy that we got rid of that and would be a little bit more accepting of giving us answers about getting rid of the person that was kind of giving one of their allies a bad rap.
praying, Volt.
I'm just wondering if there's anything else I need to stick around for.
No.
No, I think we got all the exposition we're gonna get.
I mean, in all technicality, Lyte's not here and we're on stream, so if there is anything important that we mention, we can just tell you.
Wait, yeah.
Go to bed.
Yeah. I can try, but I can.
Gonna try and pray?
I'll try and pray. I don't think Fadove had. You know what? Let me just double check, but I don't think she does. But yeah, she'll just try and pray. And what am I exactly asking?
We're just mostly looking for like a response. Did Gil tell me something specifically to ask?
No.
If the story was wrong.
That.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, just kind of pray, just see, like, as if any of the story is wrong.
Give
If
me
not, don't.
a religion check.
Mika, or is it just by itself?
You broke in and out.
Can Mika help me with that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, take advantage.
Okay. 13.
13 total?
Yeah, unless I did a bond. I guess I could, but that would only put it up at.
I mean, also depending on like when and where are you doing this?
In the bedroom, probably.
Like, would anyone else be aware or there is more important? Because I can do things, but I have to actually be there to do things.
I mean, you're in the other room. I don't know if Mika would have gotten a hold of you, so probably not. But if I use Emboldening Bond, it would go up to 16. Because it is a really shitty skill. I absolutely want to keep that. Oh, wait, do I have that as proficiency? It might be a little higher.
We're just gonna go with Mika. Probably talked with Lena in private for this.
Yeah, then 16 would be the highest I could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reach out and pray to Theodosia, asking, is the story correct? And I think you imagine it for a second, but you feel something reach back. Can't tell if it was Theodosia or just.
It felt something, but
Could have
was
been indigestion.
not really a clear answer. Yeah, probably that tea wasn't that good.
Well, I guess keep trying in your free time if you can.
Well, I'll see if I can get a hold of somebody and see if they can talk to the sisters.
Yeah. Thank you.
I would assume we're sleeping in the same bedroom, too.
So I guess Mika and Elena, and then Uni and Ayori.
Yeah.
I guess.
Fun.
Oh no. I don't like that. Moon, I don't like that. Don't say things like that.
That's what we're gonna call it for this week. We'll pick back up with Coltial and Gretal arriving the next day.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mika, to be fair, think about it. We're probably going to be staying here another night unless we get an entirely separate room for just Gretel. The combos are going to be a little funny. Again?
Yeah, more than likely Gretel will be with me and Lena, and Coltial will be with you too. Oh boy.
The last time Coltial and Uni were in the same room together, we got eggs.
Egg.
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 Baby.
Let's call it as everyone else. And then both me and Lyte to go ahead to bed.
I don't work tomorrow.
Arashi, I'm going to have to talk with you because I want to just double check and see if my sending stone list might be fine.
Oh, okay.
Because you actually have a compiled list, and I don't know.
Stream is down, right?
Not yet. We start with the fade away.
Okay.
Give everyone
So
time.
we glad you enjoyed our show.
Night, everybody.
Good night.